Welcome everyone to the village here in New York City. Today we're going to find out what's going on during the holidays in this area. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Let me know where you're watching from. We're gonna make our way towards Washington Square Park because I think there we'll see a Christmas tree if it's up already. But before we do, I want to point out one street you should visit in order to do some of your holiday shopping. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Let me know where you're watching. And let's get on with the show. Ooh, some Japanese sweets right over here. So actually, before I continue, I recommend this coffee bar right here in 9th Street and 3rd Avenue in New York City called High Collar. I just showed it on the Instagram Live. You can actually see the Instagram Live. It was only about 10 minutes long. And it's a beautiful coffee bar inside. Let me pop up some photos. Highly recommend it. During the day, it's a coffee bar. At night, it's a Japanese whiskey bar. So it's a really cool coffee bar. It's in the tradition of the Japanese kisaten, which is a coffee shop that started in Japan. They're meant to be more cozy, a bit more moody, a bit more kind of jazzy, and they tend to play some jazz music in a lot of these kisatens. I can't wait to actually go to a kisaten in Japan at some point. And then they tend to be adorned with like wood, so they tend to look similar to an American bar art, except with that Japanese aesthetic. I had some hotcakes with a sausage. It was really good. The hotcakes are just delicious. The sausage, I got charged $3. It was a tiny little wiener, tiny wiener. I could barely see it. I was a little bit disappointed by how tiny the sausage was. But the hotcakes were good. And then I had a siphon brew coffee, which was really good. It's more like a very dark tea rather than your classic coffee. And if you're a coffee drinker who likes coffee black without sugar, you'll really love that. Try the siphon brew. But before I go over to some Christmas decorations, where is a good place to shop that's not a typical holiday market? Well, there's one particular street here in the East Village before we make our way to Greenwich Village. Kay says, I love the jacket. Oh, thank you so much, Kay. Susie as well, thank you so much. Hey, Dutch says, I'm not far from you at Essex Market. There's a really cool Christmas display here. Oh, Dutch, that's cool. I did not know that there's a cool display at Essex Market. I'm a bit far away, actually, by walking. But wow, that's cool. Enjoy it, Dutch. So Dutch Malls just gave us a great lead saying that there is a interesting Christmas decorations at the Essex Market in the Lower East Side. Ooh, it's cold today. So right here we're in 3rd Avenue and 9th Street, and this main stretch on 9th between 3rd Avenue and 2nd Avenue is where you'll find a lot of vintage shops, small little boutiques and jewelry stores that is great for holiday shopping. And there's like a kids store here as well. So I'm going to show it to you very quickly. It's a gorgeous day here today in New York City, aside from being cold now. We've gotten into winter time. Hello, Wendy. Nice to see you here. Janice, magandang umaga. Nice to see you here. To all the Filipino viewers tuning in. We got places like Aliens of Brooklyn. Look at that. Some places, you know, not the classiest of items. But if you're looking for a fun little gift, sometimes these places are good. Got some art dealers. We got some home decor as well. You can buy a very expensive wine bottle. Sorry.
You're good.
So we've caught live streamers in the wild, but here we're catching NYU film students in the wild. So NYU is New York University. It's famous for many things. One of the oldest universities in the entire United States of America, but also it's famous for film school. And so I'm assuming that they're making a little short film. Yeah, quirky stuff here, yeah. Ooh, this place is called the Green Room. CBD, CBG, THC. One of the many now dispensaries all around New York. This is one of my favorite vintage shops. It's mostly for women's, but if you're a guy, there's some cool accessories here. I found a very cool scarf here last year. Leslie says, is the film school called Tisch? It is indeed called Tisch. Yeah. You can find some also vintage like Gucci scarves. I'm not sure what company that is specifically, but I did run into a Gucci one here last time I came here. It was only for like, I think they were charging only like $100. Sometimes those collector's items go way more. Lily Beth says, I love the hats. Susie says, I find it tough to shop for men. You mean as a gift? Yeah. Sometimes it's better not to give clothes. Also, if you know exactly what that guy uses. Here's a sake shop. Look at this. Sakaya. Sake shop. And this is a really interesting clothing store from 1984. D.L. Cerny. These guys design the clothes or provide the clothes for West Side Story, the new version made by Steven Spielberg. And I actually have that shirt that they have displayed there. And beautiful work here. Hi.
Hi, I'm looking at what you have on your hand.
Oh yeah, this is a gimbal. It's a stabilizer. Helps stabilize the camera, the phone.
You can also put on something.
I can also put it on something, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I never saw anything like that before.
It's very nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, yeah.
Stays,
Okay,
yeah.
have a good day.
You too, have a good day. So, older woman was asking me what is a stabilizer. She had no idea what it was, never seen it before. It's always funny when I get those questions. Great shops. Here's a children's bookstore. This is really cool. And they sell very vintage books, secondhand. That's really awesome. The Christmas puppy, the Christmas kitten, the Christmas tree, the Christmas book, the Christmas present. Oh, I like that. How the Grinch Stole Christmas in Spanish. Como el Grinch robó la Navidad. Wow, I love that. Wendy says, how much do the clothes cost? At least in that store I just pointed out, DL Cerny, it's men's and women's. I bought like a jacket, not like a thin jacket, like an overshirt jacket. It cost me $345. Pretty expensive. The shirt was nearly $200. So yeah, pretty steep, but pretty much the price for good quality independent clothing in New York City. Sorry, someone was playing reggaeton. Hey, Miss Love, nice to see you here. Lady Wong. Wow. Ooh, it's getting cold very quickly. Gotta find myself some gloves. Daryl says, I'll take a cappuccino. Yeah. I think at this time I'll take a Negroni. VJ says, hola desde Puerto Rico, bienvenidos, ¿cómo está todo? Here's a really cool shop. This is called Fabulous Fannies, and it is a thrift store, but for glasses. All different types of classic vintage glasses here, and sunglasses, whatever you need, for all your spectacle needs. Ooh, I like those ones. Ooh. Fabulous Fannies. I love when Fanny's so fabulous. Wendy says prescription glasses. No, here you can only buy the frames. You will have to go to get prescription from another store. Here in the US it's a bit tough to find prescription lenses. That's not like a eyewear store that also wants to sell you the frames. It's really tough. I think there's some regulations with it. So I went to Chinatown basically to get some lenses made, custom made for a specific type of frame. Hey, Sid says East Village, La Cabra time. Yeah, La Cabra is amazing. I will point it out. All right, now let's make our way over to see some Hey, touring touring different places. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ooh, I like this. Ibiza. Oh, there's a store down here as well. Look at that. George says, do I have any cheese left over from last night? I do indeed. Did not eat it all. I had LASIK a few years ago. Best thing I ever did, says Janice. Oh, really? You enjoyed getting LASIK? Ooh, this is a cool store. There's like a... Ooh, there's a lot of cool children's shop here. This is a great area to shop. Also, if you want to give a unique gift to a kid or someone who's a kid at heart. It's called the March Hare. And you can also buy dead animals. Yeah, you can buy a whole animal butchery. Interesting. Here there was a jewelry store. Now it's closed. Chrissy says, I follow the IG account who recently purchased that shop. Oh, interesting. Oleg says, before COVID, we had a book crossing spots in Ukraine. Oh, Oleg, yeah. I hope you guys get to rebuild a lot of the cool things that were there before. All right, let's cross over here. Eric says, after COVID, many empty stores. A lot of things are reopening. But Eric says I should open up a store. I do not want to run a store. I would love to open one, but I do not want to manage it nor run it. So yeah, I would have to find a collaborator for ever opening up a store, which I want to do at some point. Will you ever visit Portland, Oregon? I was not interested in Portland when I visited Seattle. I was trying to research it and did not get very good impressions from the videos I saw. A few Portlanders actually advised me not to go, so I didn't. So not at the moment. Susie says, Kay and I will run your shop. Oh, that's good to hear. Valeria, sorry, there's a lot of music playing, a lot of people passing around with music. Valeria asked, what type of shop would I run? Ooh, got some boba being made here. Look at this. Wow. Fresh boba. Just tapioca balls for tea. That's awesome. This place was open in Chinatown, in Flushing Main Street, Chinatown in Queens. I visited with Action Kid, and it's cool that they've opened a new shop here. This is called Taiwan Number One. No, sorry, the name is Xing Fu Tang. Susu says, hey, can you state exactly what street you're on? Because they're showing a parody of the Titanic on 15th Street, says Susu. So yeah, Susu, right now I'm on 8th Street. I'm a bit far away from that theater that you're referring to. But that's so cool that you know someone who's running that, who's in it. That's awesome. John says that boba place is popular. Yeah, I can imagine. It looks good. It looks really good. Looks supremely good, actually. Nebun says, is this the East Village? Yes. BWA says, I love boba, but most places use a bunch of sugar. Yep, that's the downside. Some places, the very good places, you can say no sugar. Hey, look, we have Goncha. Goncha now they made themselves look more fancier now. This is a very popular boba tea, bubble tea chain. Susie says, is there dinner tonight? Food on this broadcast today. Tomorrow, I will be featuring a food vlogger. So yes, tomorrow you'll see some food. Put in your recommendations of what you would like to see for food and or drink tomorrow. John says, wow, the vibe is so nice. The vibe is amazing. I love the East Village. Truly one of the better places to visit. So here's a pro tip. This is a place called Spot. It's the best spot for desserts in all of New York City. There's an edible tree inside here, Spot. Highly recommend it. You have a multi-course dessert meal as well. So if you ever wanted to have an entire meal, multiple courses, but it's all dessert, this is a spot called Spot. Yes, you should try it out. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's awesome to hear.
Is that all right?
Yeah. I'm doing a live video actually.
You should come in sometime.
I would love
I'm the
that.
manager here.
Oh,
My
you
name's
are?
John, yeah.
John, oh, cool.
Nice to meet you, man. I was
Nice
actually
to
looking
meet
at your videos just this morning, yeah.
Can I try it right now?
Huh?
Can I try one dessert right now?
Yeah, of course. Come on
I
in.
would love that, yeah.
Absolutely. How's your day going?
Going very well.
Yeah? Awesome. Yeah, come on in.
Or do you want
YouTube shorts?